on. We are honored to have with us today a visionary leader, Honorable Mr. Rakesh Sareen, Sir, President Corporate Development, Suzlon Energy, a trailblazer in the renewable energy sector. Not only that, Sir's commitment extends to healthcare as the founder chairman of WellM, and his innovation prowess shines through as co-founder chairman of JOP Inc. Additionally, Sir is driving positive environmental change as the co-founder director of Carbon U-Turn. Let us warmly welcome Mr. Rakesh Sareen, Sir, to address the audience. Over to you, Sir.
Thank you very much. Very, very good morning. In fact, this is a cold morning, but the beauty is that there are very warm people out here. And I'm really touched by the warmth of everyone. You know, when I entered, Deep Shikhaji was there, and then Professor Tapash Dey, and I'm really touched with your warmth out here. Very comforting. Well, Professor I.P. Agrawal and very, very distinguished fellow delegates out here on the dais, and you wonderful participants. AI, the time has come. You know, and this is a subject which is also in big controversy. People are weighing pros and cons. And there is a lot of knowledge on this subject. Google is full of it. You go to any social platform, it's full of it. But Buddha, 2,500 years said that knowledge is poison without action. So we know the things. And today, knowing the things is is the simplest thing. But acting rightly, in a righteous manner, using our intellect is the most important aspect. So I will not say anything about AI, but I would leave questions for three categories of people out here. One is you fellow students. I am also a student. Second is we fellow professors and the institute. And the third is we fellow corporate leaders. So the question for the students is, and I'm just putting three questions out here. You guys, the future of this country, you guys should think of the possibilities, what the open AI is opening for you. I know you must have heard a lot about that, how it is going to cut the job market, how less number of people can do more jobs, and therefore what will happen? What will happen to my placement? But my suggestion is you put your mind onto the possibilities that can open up. There are people who think of the possibility, the people who think of the limitations. Shift your mindset to the possibilities. Second thing is that how can you equip yourself? If there is a possibility, then what's your game plan for achieving it? Is that possibility for you or for somebody else? How can you be the trailblazer for that? And the third very important aspect of this is, which applies equally to everyone, that how can you use that responsibly? There is a big chat and concern around responsibility. AI can be devastating. Nuclear energy can be life-giving. It can also take lives. So AI, and you are very intelligent people, you know it. Now the question is that how knowing is poison without action. So how can you apply that onto your life? So these are three questions. Think about it. Now to the institute, sir, and professors. We have Honorable Dean and some distinguished people out here. You know, the curriculum needs constant evolution. And I'm very, very happy that a student like Mary has chosen this subject. I don't find that. I find it certain segment which is going very well, but the education is still, I think I compliment you, sir, for subject for discussion. And these kind of discussions always open up, our thought process that what kind of changes you would like. Of course, everything is important, but what is that? What is that? And the best thing would be also to have kind of a collaborative approach, put some 5-10 bright students and co-create. Because I think today students are smarter than professors. I'm sorry to say that. But I've seen in my company, the people who have just started or about to start, I'm using a lot of interns, for example, IT, BHU, IT, I'm aghast to see that in a positive, I'm saying that what all can they come up with? You expect this much, they come up with this. So I've decided not to give them instruction, but just paint the picture, give the purpose. The purpose is that what is the best sort of curriculum which can suit your future needs, which can increase your employability, and so that is very important, I think. How can that be more of a practical knowledge? And the practical knowledge, can happen once there is an interaction of academia and corporates. So how can we create projects with the corporates? And the corporates will give you real life problems. They'll not be theoretical. Interact with that. Maybe the and so these are the three things I had in mind. And for the corporates, I think I saw some corporate leaders also sitting. Today 70% of large companies by the name, I'm just rattling out. It could be Maruti, it could be L&T, it could be Infosys. They're all working, creating platforms which can be used by their masses. A job of 8 hours can they do 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, and balance time they put on quality time to ideate and come with innovative stuff for growth of the business. So for the corporates, it's very important to see I'm constantly available. Where am I right now in this? If I'm not there, it's a big competitive edge. How am I benchmarking? And where to go in terms of responsible, equitable facility giving all my employees, whether it is HR, whether it is finance, whether it is sales, whether it is whatever. Like today, I create a JD. Instead of writing for 2 hours, 1 hour, I do it in 40 minutes by giving the right prompts. All of us have used it in a day. But then I spend 15 minutes on putting so efficiency is going on. Now, last before I then go there is that emotions cannot be replaced by any. So a leader's topmost responsibility, a professor's topmost responsibility, a student's topmost responsibility is to keep gauging where am I in terms of my emotional well-being. If I'm emotionally well, AI will work perfectly. If I'm not well, I will not be able to be the best leader. So I'll stop with this and once again compliment the entire institute and professors, Deepshika ji and Akash and Purana Saab, Abdulwan Saab, thank you so much for inviting me here. Thanks a lot.